Good morning, friends. I'm back after a short hiatus with a new name and logo, Sunny Talks Money. So, welcome to ST Money's Morning Talk, your weekday business news. It's Wednesday, July 24, 2024, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakkar of Sunny Talks Money. Let's roll. On Tuesday, all eyes were on Modi's 3.0's first full budget as the Union Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman, presented her seventh consecutive Union budget for 24-25. During her speech, the Finance Minister made several major announcements focusing on the poor, women, youth, and farmers. These included an increase in expenditure to create more job opportunities, revision in tax slabs under the new tax regime, changes in capital gains taxes, customs duty reductions, duty cuts on medicines and mobile phones, and budget allocations for Andhra Pradesh and Bihar. Meanwhile, the equity markets remained volatile on budget day, which led to massive sell-offs. The benchmark equity indices, the BSE Sensex and the NSE Nifty 50 plunged nearly 2% during intraday trade on Tuesday. However, this move proved to be a knee-jerk one as the markets exhibited recovery and settled almost flat, with the Sensex ending at 80,429 points, down 73 points or 0.09%. And the Nifty 50 closed at 24,479 points, down 30 points or 0.12%. The government raised the taxes on stocks held for less than 1 year, that's the short-term capital gains, to 20% from 15%, effective immediately. And for those held for over 1 year, that's the long-term capital gains tax, to 12.5% from 10%. It also nearly doubled the tax on equity derivatives tradings, raising the security transaction tax STT on futures to 0.02% from 0.01% and to 0.1% from 0.06% on options, effective from this October. Meanwhile, in the US market, Wall Street's main indexes ended slightly low on Tuesday, having given up meager intraday gains in the final minutes of trading as investors switched their focus to the latest earnings from Alphabet, that's Google, and Tesla. The duo kicked off results from the so-called Magnificent Seven stocks after the market closed, with both recording positive revenue numbers for the second quarter. All three indexes were down. Dow 0.14%, S&P 0.16%, Nasdaq 0.06%, while the Russell 2000 index was up 1%. In oil prices, Brent crude is up slightly to $81.32, while the NYMEX crude is at $77.25. Now, for today's outlook for the Indian market, the GIFT Nifty is expected to open slightly lower at 24,400, down at 30 points or 0.12% from yesterday's closing, as investors weigh in their options. Now, my take on the broader market perspective is that stay invested. And this can be seen from the fact that the Indian government lowered its fiscal deficit target to 4.9% of GDP for the financial year ending March 2025 from 5.1%, which goes to show that the roadmap to take India to the vision of Viksit Bharat is very much alive. If you want to score a century, you have to be on the pitch, not sitting inside the pavilion. It could be slow, like Cheteshwar Pujara, rather than Surya Kumar's swashbuckling knock. Nonetheless, it is a century. So stay invested in the India growth story. See you tomorrow morning. Stay inspired.